Antoinette, I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. I have no idea when you're going to see this video because I just finished recording the intro yarn tour of the mess that is my yarn library currently. So I grabbed a couple of things and then sat down to do some recording for the continuation. You are precariously on a box that is on top of some boxes, so I can't move that box right now because that's where my camera is. You may see me looking up. My computer is up on the desk. And I have a mess of things in front of me. Let's see if you can see the things that I have. All of these things in front of me. All this that I'm working with. I did grab that bin with the leaves on it to put some bags in. They may not stay there, but it just kind of got them off of the cabinet over here. Do you remember the cabinet? And I will link the other video below. I took all of the shawls and blankets and things off of that cabinet so that I wasn't constantly bumping into them. Slow pan back. I think it's a slow pan, but it may not be a slow pan for you. I apologize for that. Okay, now I just have to hope that you don't fall over. Don't fall. Stay. Stay. It doesn't want to stay. It was just perfect a moment ago. You're going to turn behind me. Of course you are. This microphone thing is driving me bananas. It's like a little extension arm. And that's just going to have to be good enough. It's like a little extension arm. So the microphone sits off to the side. But it swings way more than the camera swings. Just a moment. Okay, sorry. It was just a blip for you, but a couple minutes for me. My daughter woke up and needed something, which is fine, because I got up early. Well, it's summertime, so normal school time, because my body still hasn't adjusted yet. But I got up early to start doing this, because I wanted to get to work on it. So I need to organize these containers so that I have some order in here. These are all, some of these are scraps that need to go to the bin outside. Some of these are things that were sent to me by my Happy Mail Advent partner, Marlene. And they need to go in the other scrap pile because they are just scraps, but they still need to go in scrap stuff. This is something that I bought from Antoinette, Hookin' and Stitchin' Island Style. I almost said her old channel name. It used to be 2 OGs Hookin' and Stitchin' Island Style, and ever since she's changed it, I still have paused to not say the other one. So this needs to go. Well, actually, I can put these in here and put them over there because they go over there in my little drawer. This, my daughter wanted me to make her something, and it's probably a blanket of some sort. So that would, my knee itches really bad. I think I got a mosquito bite. Ooh. These cotton cakes can go. Ooh, I made it. Ooh, I made it twice. That'd probably be a good use for one of my project bags. I can put that in there. I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but I can put that in there. So these are all little notions and things. And these They're little fruity stitch markers I won in a giveaway. But maybe I will pass them on, because if you have not seen my stitch marker, that's all, folks. If you have not seen my stitch marker collection, it is vast, and I do not need any more. But I have some things in there that has hooks in it. Oh, yes, I do also have I said I had it. Where'd I put it? I brought it in here. Oh, I feel like Stevie Wonder. I don't mean that in a bad way. Please don't take that in a bad way, but I feel a bit like Stevie Wonder. Where did I put my... Oh, that's not what I wanted, but okay. This came off of here. So, just very deep, quick, well, maybe not quick, but a detour for a moment. This is the only thing that I was allowed to grab from my grandfather's house when he passed away. I went to his funeral, and my dad and I don't have a strong relationship. I was going to say we don't have the best relationship, but we don't really have one, for whatever reason. But there were a couple of things that I wanted from his house. There was this picture of Pinsolo, which is the town that they were from, my grandparents, and the place that I visited with my children. There was this like panoramic picture. It was hanging in the hallway going up the stairs. And then there was this Stella Alpina, or Alpine Star, or Edelweiss, if you will, flower that had been dried, and it said, there was a thing that said Pinsolo, and it was a square picture. It wasn't very big. The panoramic one was long, but it wasn't massive. It was just long. I wanted those two things and my grandfather's World War II uniform. So the only things I wanted out of the house. I didn't want anything else. I didn't need anything else. I have lots of memories, and 98% of them are good ones. So I think that's pretty good. But my dad wouldn't even let me go in the house after the funeral. Wouldn't let me do anything. We stopped by the house after the funeral. He went inside. I got out of the car, much to my stepmom's dismay, who was yelling at me, and I grabbed a rock out of the yard. So it was the only thing I was allowed to have. Sorry. Did not expect that to happen, but there you have it. It was in here. I was looking for my hook holder. I got one, and I don't remember where I put it. I was going to organize my hooks. Just one second. Let me go grab it, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry. I have this because I do have some other hook organizers and holders, but this giant bag is overflowing, and it's all Lether Co. yarn. And when I was getting the Lether Co. subscriptions, I got the one that came with a hook. So they all came with very lovely hand lathed hooks, and I wanted to put them all together. But any hook holder that I found, like I have one that's for paintbrushes that I got from Dollar Tree. I bought like 3 of them whenever I got them. It's not big enough, so even if I try to put it in hook side down, these are too heavy and it just topples over. Yeah, I mean, I've tried putting putting them around, 5 or 6 of them, but because it doesn't go far enough down into the middle, it's top heavy. So I saw several podcasters have this. Oh look, I had started a bag of bags at one point, and then I stopped because it got full. But any hook holder that I found wasn't big enough. So, for example, this one has Hobby Lobby. It's a whole set, and I really like these hooks. They're the Hobby Lobby hooks. I don't like that the size is right here on the neck, so it's gonna get worn away. But it's a whole set. I got the whole set. That's in this little roll-up thing. But then I have another. I don't think it's over here. Another thing for just my Leather Co hooks. It's another little roll that I had put some in. I'm so disorganized right now. And that rock just threw me for an absolute loop. I was definitely not expecting that right now. But it's okay. It's alright. It's what happens when you're organizing things and going through things. And there's another Leather Co thing with little buttons. And I have all of my patterns for Leather Co, because you would get a pattern. I have some of these boxes here of things that I didn't open. Well, I mean, I opened them to show you, but that was the downside, and one of the reasons why I stopped getting the boxes was because the first year that I did it, I was making the blanket along, when I was getting the boxes, I was making the blanket. So every month I had something specific to do with the yarn right away. When I didn't do the blanket the second year, I didn't have anything to do with the yarn right away, and that caused me to have a whole pile of it. So I didn't want to continue to do that every single month. And I didn't want it to become where I had 47 million skeins of yarn that I already have a lot of yarn, but I didn't want to have so many that I didn't know what to do with, right? So this tiny little one, so cute. It came in one of the boxes. Okay, where did that roll go? This is why. Anyway. Okay, so these are all the cotton. Oh, so this is all Pima cotton. This was a candy shop when I was getting the cotton box, which Leather Co also has. You get a little gift in there with your cotton. I have not decided what I'm going to do with this yet, because I have lots of it, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's not kitchen cotton by any means. It's 100% Pima cotton, which is good cotton, but I don't know what I want to do with it. So this box is the Cinnamon Stitches mystery box, and I still need to inventory this yarn. So I have not put that by the door, because that has to go in my inventory before I put it away. This is more Pima cotton that I got on a Facebook de-stash sale. Oh, those are my giant Tunisian hooks. Those are, oh, you can't really see that, can you? Those are supplies for packing things. That one's empty. That one's empty. Okay. So I know I have polyfill felt. Wonder if I put trying to think because I need to organize things, you guys, but then it's like, where do I put things? I have no idea. And then I walk away because I don't know what I need to do, and then it just sits there time and time and time and time again. But I need to organize it. Okay, so this is gonna cause an avalanche. But I need to. Oh, really? Oh, because that's not the same yarn. I was like, why is it so long? Oh, because it's all the same. It's this one. I was really pulling too. I was like, it shouldn't be purple. Why is it purple? Scraps. I didn't make that one. I was unraveling this. And if it's cotton, this is Hobby Lobby cotton, the same purple that I just had. I like to keep, even though it's a teeny tiny ball, because this could make some good stuff for amigurumi or some little details, you know. I don't keep all of the scraps, and sometimes I actually have, which again you can't really see, but I have 2 light bulb jars. They're literally light bulbs. Didn't make that one either. And they, I put yarn scraps in there. So again, if I'm doing amigurumi, I will take actually these little tights, little kids tights, and I will match them to the color of the amigurumi that I'm doing, and fill them with polyfill and yarn. So I use some polyfill, but then I also use the yarn, so the yarn doesn't go to waste. And these are towel toppers that I was planning on doing and never got around to. I do love doing these though, they're so much fun. So these actually did not come together. They were, so these 2 came together, and these 2 came together. But I thought, wouldn't it be cute if I made different sets? And I do not cut my towels. I do them all together. Just fold them in half. These are really cute. And then I know it's kind of kitschy, but I love the chefs. That's my favorite. So those can actually, I have them so that I can remember to do them, but and then these are squares from Marlene. I have to do something with these, make a blanket eventually. I don't even know, maybe this is the right side, because these are knitted. So I'm part of the Happy Mail Advent project, and we did squares last year in 2023, and I did crochet squares and she did knitted squares, and she sent a box to me but accidentally put Italy on it instead of the US, and so it never made it to me. It got sent back to her, so she thought it was lost, so she was making different squares, so I ended up with like double or almost triple the amount of squares that I would have. So I have lots of squares. I'm gonna move you, hopefully you don't fall. Okay. Whew, sorry, I had to look up because my computer's here, my camera's attached to my computer. So I have lots of squares that I need to make into a blanket, and I had them sitting there to remind me that I needed to use them, but I'm not going to do it right now, and I need to organize all of this. Hasn't been great. I've made more of a mess, but we have a start. So I was thinking about putting, let me move this out of here and put it down here, because I was thinking about putting some of this cotton in one of these containers over here. You can't really see exactly what I'm doing, but because I have all this cotton and my cotton cabinet is so full, and I still have so the very bottom of my cotton cabinet, which if I turn you you'll fall, the very bottom of my cotton cabinet has like kitchen cotton, and I still have some things that I need to put in there, so maybe this can go in here for now, and I can label it cotton. And because I have more room in my acrylic cabinet to put some of the acrylic yarn, because I've used that wavy waffle stitch blanket. It is using a ton of my acrylic, but I'm also holding 3 strands together, so that's probably why it's using so much. But I have a huge hole now, so some of the cakes and things that I had that I put in that bin that I put over there, I can put away now. So don't know if this is all going to fit in here, but we're going to give it the good old college try, right? I wonder where that phrase came from. Do you ever wonder about those kinds of things? There's this guy on, I don't know if it's Instagram or Facebook or where he started, but his name is Abraham Piper. And he does a lot of linguistic like phrases, like and history of different terms and things like that. And it's not, some of it's very sarcastic, which is also quite entertaining. But I think he owns a puzzle company or makes puzzles or something. I haven't really done a lot of research, but I really enjoy his videos, and I find them often when I'm scrolling on because I don't do TikTok, but on like Instagram or Facebook, his videos will come up. I'm trying to layer them by color, so like the ones that I have a lot of, and then, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see. I also, because there's that hole in there, it'll be a little bit more breathable. I really need to do something with all this yarn. Maybe I'll get some ideas while I'm in the States, and I can make some notes of some things I want to do. I don't know. We'll see. Turn that this way. I don't want the label to get ripped. It's not like I'm not going to know what it is, but still. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. That was my hip. It popped. It wasn't pleasant. Oh, I do not think all of this is going to fit in there. Maybe if I take out the Lether Co. The reason why I was going to put it all in there together is because it's all Pima cotton. But I'd rather keep all of this together and put the Lether Co. somewhere else if I need to. take the leather coat out, then it will all, because I have this blue that I have to put in there. And that was, all of that right there that I just put in there, oh man, that was a steal, because that stuff retails for way more than I paid for it. Ooh, okay. Now where can I put this? I think maybe, it's not ideal, but I'll put it, I have fabric up here, so I can move all this over and put this up here with the, I have all these plans, and then I never do anything. Although, I'd never lined a bag before I did the dodgy bag mal, and I definitely learned some things. But now I feel more comfortable with lining a bag, so maybe if I make some more in the future, maybe not that style, but it was a nice bag. It was the Tony, TL Yarn Craft, out of her Totally Tunisian, I don't think that's the name of the book, but her Tunisian handbook. So I used that, and I made a smaller version because I didn't have bulky yarn. I held 2-3 weights together, and it still didn't make as big. I used the same like chain and stitch count, but it didn't make as big of a bag as it made more of like a purse. Anyway, she did really good with that pattern, and when I lined the bag, I definitely learned some things. But I feel more confident now. She didn't talk about lining the bag in her pattern, but I do feel more confident in being able to do that. This bin here, this one, has very heavy things in it, and I don't want to put them in here because I don't want to rip the plastic. But I don't really have a space. Maybe I can put them over here. I bought these little containers. They're like little dual containers. I bought these when I first moved here, actually. This is all Sweet Divinity, but it's all those balls from Hobby Lobby clearance, and those balls were messed up. But I bought those with the intention of organizing, because in my express shipment, so things that came before all of my household goods, I had some yarn and I was going to organize some of the things. I didn't do that, but that was the plan initially, to do that, and it never happened. Okay. Oh yes, this needs to go with that. Oh! Because I used to take photos. This was really nice. I did coasters. So I did coffee cup coasters and teacup coasters, and I even made like a little square hanging out for like the tag, and a little small chain to go in, so it looked like the tea bag was in the cup. So I did that, and that was my cards. Maybe I'll put cards in there. I don't know what I'm going to put in there. I'm doing all of this looking for this roll of, it looks like a painter's roll for my crochet hooks, because I was going to organize them. That was the original goal. And I haven't done that because I haven't found it. Maybe it's up here. I'm going to get on my knees for a second. Oh, it's a hot mess up there. I have all of these. Oh, there's some more Lether Co. hanks. Some more hooks. These are KFI. So I made a whole shawl out of that KFI yarn. It was the 3 in Glasses cowl. I did that. So oh no, it's stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't waste the yarn. Okay. Let's just grab them both at the same time. 1, 2, 3, hiya. Okay. Oh, we've been going for like 30 minutes. And I've barely organized a thing. Just moving stuff around. I did want to get the hooks organized. That was the goal, but look, I took all the Letherco out of that bag, and now I'm putting more Letherco back in that bag. That bucket down there is getting really full, and I don't want to. Oh, this is my Edge It tool. So this is the tool that I use to make the towels. So this one right here, and it's really, really sharp, and I mean really, really sharp. Remind me where I put that later, because I'm not going to remember. My Happy Mail August kit that I haven't opened yet. And then I have my July one up there, because it's not July yet when I'm filming, but it may be July when you're seeing this, so these videos may be out of order. I have my kits. It's proof that I haven't opened them yet. There you go. And that was indeed by elbow, and yes, it did hurt, but it wasn't my funny bone, so it didn't make me cry. This was a book that I got from Happy Mail Swap that I did. Secret Santa with Lisa Ladybird. She's not the one who sent it to me, but I got these two. I want to say it was Little Treasures by Nancy that made them, but it was Mishi that sent them to me. So, and then a pattern book for Winnie the Pooh, more yarn, and cotton, and what's in here? These are bamboo crochet hooks. These are not the toys you're looking for. Ah! All that digging, and it was up there the whole time. So this roll is what I was referring to earlier. I was trying to see if, I think it might be over there, but I'm too far away now, so I'll have to get it later. But I'd started to put them in here, and I ran out of room. There wasn't enough space, and the things got too small, the little elastic pieces. So I'm hoping that I don't want to break it. This is a crochet hook that was made. I ordered it, but it was made. It says Bella on it, and it's got the roses. It's a 6mm, and I am a pencil grip, so I'll be able to use it, but I don't want to break it. I ordered it, and then I don't want to break it. This was one of my Beast Nona's hooks, so I'm going to leave that right there and put that with the other hooks in here. But that was the point of moving all that stuff around, looking for that roll of hooks, so I can organize. We're almost 40 minutes in, and the one thing that I set out to do, I'm finally doing. Okay. And they all have letters on them on the bottom. I don't know that I have so many. And oh, that one actually has a number on it. I have lots of C's. This is a bee. That one's so pretty. I was doing, so with the Lether Co., just so you're aware, you can get the funfetti hooks or just the regular wood hooks. And so I got the funfetti, and then I was like, oh, let me try the natural wood. And then these two are the ones that I got that were natural wood. So they're just not colorful like the other ones are. And then I was like, oh, well, I can go back to the colorful ones. So those are H's, that's G, that's J. And this one was not in the box. This was like a one that they had, and they put it on their Facebook group for sale. So I got that. There's another H. There's another J. Which one is this? It's a 4.5. Okay. This is a D. This is a D. This is an I. E, F, and this is a G. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if these bad boys will hold up to this. These little knobbly hooks here. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to let me see if I can tilt the camera down just a little so that you can see. Without, nope, okay. If we crash and burn, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to tilt this. It's not going to stay. Okay, let's see. How could I do this? Because you're on a box. And sorry for all the movement. But I want to make it a little bit more stable, but also so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's about as far as I'm going to be able to tilt you. Okay, alright, so you can kind of see what I'm doing once it's not. Sorry for all that, you guys. But I'm trying to get the hooks in here and see if they will, because they're so knobbly that it's hard to get them in here. But 2 hooks in and they still fit. So the problem that I had with one of the other holders was that, one, it wasn't made for crochet hooks, which this one isn't made for crochet hooks either, it's made for paintbrushes. But all of the little things are the same size. Oh, can you see me? I mean, I know you can see, but like, is it blurry? Ah, okay. There we go. Slow movements. But all of these little pieces on the other ones that I have are different sizes. So they don't want to, especially some of these bigger hooks, I could only get like 3 or 4 of them in there. And then that would be it. So this one needs to go here. That was the 4.5. And I am not very good with the letters versus the sizes. I know the sizes. I don't know the corresponding letters necessarily. want to make sure that they don't fall off of there. Oh, slow going, but you watch. I have another hook up there, and I want to get it. You watch, I'm going to get it, and it's going to be a size that I need to put in here, in between all of these. And I'm going to be like, dadgummit, I did all that work, putting all those in there. This one's, I like that one. It's kind of like Halloween. That's hard on my fingers. Because I have to it's like pushing as I push the hook through, because I'm trying to hold this up. The wood is pushing on my fingers and it's kind of painful. But they're going in. So I am glad that I have this hook holder, because I have all of these hooks, plus I have the Hobby Lobby set that you saw, and then I have the set that I had to buy in France, because the thing that my daughter wanted me to make her called for the hook I didn't bring with me. I'm going to buy a whole set of hooks. That was irritating. Oh no, I'm going to be one short, well technically two short, because I have the other one up there. That's okay. Oh, maybe. That one's kind of big. Maybe I can put it. Ugh, I don't know, because those are both J hooks. I don't want to try to. Oh, okay. Maybe I can get them both in there. Oh, look at that. Maybe I can squeeze. Probably not. You can squeeze another one in there. Okay, so those are my Lether Co hooks. Minus one. And I have these hooks, my Hobby Lobby hooks. And I'm sorry if this may be boring for some of you, but I want to try to organize things, and I had some time, because oh man, there was another one. Boo. Why didn't you tell me? You're not done, Christina, stop, no, wait. I wouldn't have heard you anyway. But I had some time because my summer school hours, they were cut. So I'm not working as many hours as I was originally contracted, which is fine. Not fine for the things I need to pay for, but it's what it is. But it does give me more time to do these things, which are things I need to do anyway. Okay, so this starts with a 5mm and goes all the way up to a 15mm. So I'm going to put some of these maybe together. Let's see. But I really like these handles. They are a little sticky, but I like the way the plastic, if you've ever used, I put them all in order and then they all went everywhere. If you've ever used the Clover more plastic hooks, so the bigger ones, after the size 6, so the 6.5 and all that, going up that way, they're these, like, their heads are plastic, not metal. And I really like the Clovers, and these are very similar. So I don't know if Hobby Lobby still has these. They probably don't have these colors. I did that backwards. But the heads are very similar to the clovers. So if you can't afford the clovers and you want something like this, I got these on clearance, which is the only reason why I have so many. Because otherwise I would not have quite so many, because I think they were changing out the color of the handles. Oh, I can put 2 in there. See, now I'm gonna have to. It's okay, I'll just do it this way. But these had a 7, I have a 7mm, which is not an easy crochet hook to find. So I'm glad for that. So it starts off with a 5.5 and goes all the way up. So I have a 5, a 5.5, a 6, a 6.5, a 7, 8, 9, 10, a 12, and a 15. So, ow. So that's in there. And then I have my other set up there, which I'm not going to be able to get to right now. But see, it will still close, which is nice. So I have all of these, plus these in here now. I have the set that I got in France. I do have my Clover Moors, but they're in a separate case, because I use those most often. And I will travel with those. I also have a set of tulips. Oh, that was an amazing Happy Mail gift. The tulip Edimo. Maybe I'm saying that right. I don't know if I am or not. But I got those. I'm going to move you up just a little so you can see my face now. Or not. Oh, goodness gracious. Nope, you're staring at my neck. I'm sorry, guys. Now you're staring at my face. Okay, so my tulip Edimos, those were really great Happy Mail gift. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I'll put this one away too. My little handmade one. I am using, I keep that set together because it came with its own little case, and it's a cloth case, and those, it's very compact, so it's good for traveling. So I'm probably going to take that set with me when I go to the States, because it will have everything that I need in it as far as crochet hooks. Oh, that one's too... That is painful on my fingers to get the wooden ones in there. Okay. Ta-da! It's so big. I don't know if it will still zip or not. I'm sure it will, maybe. Let's try. Maybe not. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It's like, I don't want to bring it. Get it over the... Yeah. Oh, it's stuck on there. Let me get it off of there. Alright, so I still have one more Lether Co hook and then another set of hooks. I do have some Furls hooks that I purchased, as well as some that I was gifted. I don't want to put my Furls Tunisian hooks in here, but because they're a little long. My Cruella de Vil. Thanks, Leslie. And I think that would be all that I would put in here. So I got most of it done. We're at almost an hour, so I'm going to let you go and maybe do another organizational video. and see how it's coming along. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll speed that one up or something. But thank you for organizing my hooks with me. Sorry it took so long. I hope that you're doing well and staying safe wherever you are. And as always, be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!